Wednesday. It's 8 p.m. We're not all at apartment 7-Eleven, but we are live. It's the DG Special.
On tonight's show, we've got Nour Hadidi, Hoodo Hersi, Todd Graham, Luzi, Danowski, featuring me, Josh Finkelman, and Dan Tamizian.
And now your host, Dan Gallia.
Hey everybody, how's it going? I am your host, and I am Dan Gallia, and what is going on here? Why did I choose this background? Let's go back to normal, shall we? Or actually, you know what? Let's not go back to normal. Let's go back, way back to season 1. How about that? We're in season 1 now. That's the background we used to have. Yeah, and thanks, Steve Ferguson, for that idea. Why not make season 1's background the green screen? Anyway, shout outs. I don't come up with all these ideas myself. What ideas you're asking? I don't know. Listen, I went out today and I went for, I had to run some errands, which is like, I hate running errands now. It just is, it's a nightmare. So I went outside, but the one thing I don't know if you guys are experiencing this, but one thing I noticed is like everyone was smiling at me so much that I like felt like I was like on a show, or like I just felt like something was wrong with the way I looked. But maybe people are just so happy that it's nice out and to be outside, but I'm horrified of them. But they're all like, and you're like, okay, I'll smize at you through my mask. I wonder how everyone else is feeling, though. Josh, Dan Tamizian, are you having similar experiences?
I try not to go outside, so it's a little bit easier not to be weirded out by people, but it is weird walking around in a mask and no one else is, and they're all looking at you, and you can just kind of pretend in that moment that you're like, did I miss it? Did it end? Am I not supposed to be wearing this mask anymore? Like, why are these people looking at me weird?
Okay, but when you said at the beginning, like, I try not to go, yeah, we're all trying not to go outside. You know what I mean? I'm not going outside all the time, but when you do, I don't know, I think people are almost like there's such a mix of weird reactions to this, it's like people don't know how to act anymore. They're like, was I mean before? Hi.
I know. I don't know how to like acknowledge people as I walk past them. Like if someone lets you go by, it's like this heavy, head nod. Like look at me. I know I'm recognizing you. Yes. This part it's very.
Let's get right into this then. And Dan Tamizian, why don't we start with you? What's up with Josh Finkelman and Dan Tamizian?
Oh, same thing I did yesterday and the day before and the day before that. But this week I've been watching a lot of Twitch. I don't know if anybody else has been getting it. I've been like trying to learn about Twitch and what it's all about and what kind of shows people put on there. And I've never felt more out of touch with like anything. I usually feel like I'm pretty on the ball with like technologies and things like that. But like, I just like feel out of my element. Like I have no idea. Some streams I'm watching and I'm like, I feel like they're speaking a different language. Like they're talking about subs and bits and.
Well, we were talking about that one guy who's like, his screen is filled with things. It's like, there's like a racetrack and cars. There's like numbers going like crazy from like 0 to 1 billion. There's like it feels like there's 3 games going, 4 chat rooms going on the screen. And he just looks like a cyber like ninja,
Yeah.
And he has like a billion followers.
And he plays guitar, but like he'll take like 15-minute breaks of not playing guitar and just chat with people. And then he'll play a song, and then he'll talk for 20 minutes. And I'm like, wow, I don't get this at all, but it's interesting. It's interesting.
You're watching us on Twitch right now. Let us know what we're doing wrong or right. Let us know what Twitch is and where you came from.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm watching Twitch, so like make sure if anyone's commenting and stuff. And legitimately, I can't even figure out how many people are watching us. I'm just like, we're there. It's clearly happening, but I have no idea how Twitch works, which I guess means we're old.
We're growing our Twitch account. It's not crazy right now. We do get some people on the Comedy Bar Twitch, which thank you, Comedy Bar, for letting us stream on your Twitch channel. But yeah, who knows? Like, it's a big question mark.
We're learning. Yeah.
Dan, I'm not going to let you get away with saying you were doing nothing, because you also started a contest this week.
I did. I've been doing stick and poke tattoos. I learned how to do it once this all started. I bought all the sanitary stuff and the needles and the ink, and I've given myself a few tattoos. So I opened up a contest for people to send me their tattoo ideas, and then I'm going to put them all online and get people to vote on the winner. So if anybody wants to send me a tattoo, you have to draw it though. People are sending me just like ideas. I'm like, no, you have to draw the thing.
Right.
And send it to me, send it to the show, or send it in the comments or something. And then I'm going to post them all, and then we'll vote on the winner, and then I'll tattoo it on myself.
I think you gotta do the tattoo live too. I think that would be
I figure I'll do it live.
Let people
be here first. So send Dan some stick and poke ideas. He's going to do it, and he'll do it.
Just like a black and white drawing, simple drawing, but draw it. Don't just send me an idea.
Josh, what have you been up to?
I've been baking a lot. I got my hands on a giant bag of flour, which apparently is like white gold, the new white gold. And I waited until everyone had stopped baking so that I could do it, because I hate being a part of a fad. So I always just wait until after it seems to have stopped. Like, I haven't made bread yet, but like I'm intending to, right? And so I literally baked for like 8 hours yesterday. I got it in my head. On Sunday, sorry. I got it in my head that I was gonna make oatmeal cookies and then I was going to make bread, but then it turns out that bread is way harder than it seems. Even though everyone says it's really easy, you need like a specific pot to make the kind of bread I wanted. So I got frustrated, and then I decided to make scones. So I've been back when you could go sit somewhere and work. I would go sit at the Jimmy's near me, which, I mean, whatever you think about Jimmy's, but they would have these bacon and cheddar scones. And they're amazing. So I decided to try to make them. And they weren't as good, but I'm like, it's a first try.
And I'm proud of you. It's hard to like, I don't know where to start. You know what I mean? But like the fact that I see you're doing it, and it's like, some of it's not coming out great, but some of it's coming out great. So it's like, you're learning how to make stuff. That's fucking great.
My goal is to be able to like have my own specific recipe for things, because like I've discovered that I really quite like turning flour into dough, like mixing flour. There's something very relaxing about it. I think it's the same way I like doing dishes in a weird sort of way, even though I don't do them that often. There's like something repetitive about the motion that I find relaxing. Yeah. But yeah, I keeps telling me to put wheat in it, and I'm like, I'd like to be able to make them properly first.
Always good to have a next step.
That's the next step, right? So it's like, just keeping busy, because I mean, who knows what day it is, and the only reason I know what time it is because we're on here, so it's got to be after 8.
Well, I've been reminiscing a lot. I've been reminiscing at times past, and one of the things that I remembered was last summer, me, Dan, and Pat Thornton decided we'd just go out in the street and make a pilot for a show called Gorilla Sketch. Gorilla Sketch is a sketch troupe me and Pat used to be in, and our whole thing was like, oh man, we're all just sitting around hoping we could do something, but like, why not just go do it, And the premise of Gorilla Sketch was that we were the world's laziest sketch troupe. So we'd write everything 10 minutes before the show when we did live shows. So we thought, let's bring that laziness over to making the pilot, and we asked people on the street for ideas, and then we'd do the scene. So I'm going to show you pieces of the pilot throughout the show, starting right now. Dan, why don't we show the first part of that Gorilla Sketch pilot?
Coming up.
This is dope. Cool.
Camera's off.
Hi, I'm Pat.
I'm Dan. Together we are
Gorilla Sketch.
What Gorilla Sketch is an old sketch troupe me and Pat used to be in, but we hated coming up with ideas.
So what we would do is at the show, we would ask people for ideas of things they wanted to see sketches about. Then we would quickly write them and then do those sketches. It was fun.
So now that we're older, we still like having fun. We decided, why not try to get paid and make some money off this? And we decided we're going to try to make a pilot with the same premise. We don't have any ideas. We just know we want to make a pilot.
We're going to make a little sitcom. Who cares? So we're going to go out in the world and ask people what they want to see.
Once we get what they want to see, we are going to do it. We're going to ask them 4 questions. What's the premise? What's our relationship? Give us a location, and what's the name of the sitcom? Then we're going to shuffle them all up and see what we get.
Let's make a show.
Pilot and co-pilot.
Christie Pitts Park, where we are.
Fighting over a girl.
Looking for sugar?
Man, sure is nice to hang out at Christie Pitts Park, you know?
Yeah, I love it.
Being a pilot sure can be hard. Flying airplanes all around the world. Me being a pilot, you being my co-pilot.
That's exactly what we do.
And plus in the park, you're not just a co-pilot, you're my friend.
Yeah, we don't have to be pilots here, man.
Nope, we
That's
can just
good to
be
be.
buddies.
Yeah. I love it. Love not being in an airplane for once.
Oh my God. It's 5:06. Don't we got that Paris flight at 6:30?
Oh, yeah. Can't make it, bud. I took the night off. I'm actually going to the movies with Sugar.
Sugar?
Yeah. You know Sugar.
Yeah, I know her super well. She's my girlfriend.
She wasn't your girlfriend last night.
Hey, what the hell's that supposed to mean?
What? What's this supposed to mean?
Don't touch me.
Don't judge me.
No, you don't touch me. You're the co-pilot.
You're a pilot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's took your shift?
Ray.
Right! And that was the first one we did. That was the first little chunk of the pilot. Yeah, so that's what's going to happen throughout the show. We're going to have some great guests, and we're going to start with those great guests right now. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're at home, I want you to clap your hands by yourself for Hoodo Hersi. Hoodo.
Oh, what? This, let me just tell you something. All of that touching in that video made me so jealous. I was like, oh my God, I miss just like hitting someone for fun because they've just irritated you, you know? That would be considered a felony. You're not allowed to do that. That is a crime, a real crime against humanity. Anyways, let's just get to jokes. Listen, guys, I am like Nour, who you'll see on the show. I'm fasting, and it's 16 hours. 16 hours a day. You know, for a whole month, it's like we just basically have to be a vampire. That's really what it is. And it's pretty rough. It's pretty rough to have breakfast at 3:30 in the morning and then eat at 8 or whatever, 8:45, whenever, p.m., you know. So it's 16 hours. And what I'm trying to say is for a whole month, we've become a vampire. That's what every Muslim has become. And it's pretty rough out here. It's pretty rough. Because before, you think you're having a rough pandemic, you know, before I was able to use snacking, you know, to help me get through this. And now I just gotta be alone with my thoughts, with myself. You know how hard that is? Huh? That's so hard. Anyways, usually for, you know, shows, I used to love dressing up. You know, I'd put on a little makeup and create the illusion that I was going out somewhere. But now I've stopped doing that because why keep up the charade? You know, I'm not fine. Things are not great. Okay? I'm self-isolating with my family. You know how rough that is? There's 5 of us. We're sharing one bathroom. It's a war every day. Okay? It's rough. Okay? And it's interesting because, you know, when I do these fun online shows, there are moments where I'll just be like talking, I'll be in the middle of a bit, and then I'll have to like pause the show. Like I'm getting heckled by my family. I'll have to pause the show and be like, yeah, no, I didn't put it in no, okay. Like I'm doing comedy into a computer now. This is my profession. This is my craft. Thank you. Stop interrupting. You know, just getting heckled by my own family. Yeah, anyways, you know, I don't know what else to say. It's self-isolating. I think the most annoying person in our house is my dad and definitely my mom. But my mom is a special kind of relationship because I love her so much. I don't have any sisters. She was the only female influence in my life. And it's just, she's annoying, you know? You guys ever have, like, you guys are ever having just like a great day, you know? And then you have a conversation with your mom. Now all of a sudden you're not having a great day anymore. Does that ever happen to you? You know, she just takes that away from you. You know, your one great day during this pandemic. A mother is like a bully that loves you. You know, it's a very confusing relationship, very confusing. Yeah, but that's that, you know. My mom, I've also had to sit her down. She wasn't taking this very seriously, the coronavirus very seriously. I had to sit her down and be like, listen, you cannot leave the house. You are not Wolverine. She didn't understand that reference, but I just said it for myself. I was like, you are not Wolverine. You have to stay home, okay? And it was pretty tough in the beginning. And whenever my mom annoys me, I kind of understand how Republicans feel. You know, I just go, maybe we need to get rid of some of these immigrants. They're so annoying. She's not listening. I get why sometimes people are immigrants. I get it. Anyways, you know, you'd think that this pandemic would make me a better person, but it has not. Because I realized on a lot of these Zoom calls, I spend most of the Zoom call looking at myself, staring at myself and not the other person. So I'm just still shallow, still garbage. Mwah, it's amazing. It's amazing. And I feel like, I mean, I have not gotten the coronavirus. Inshallah, I never get the coronavirus. But if I were to get the coronavirus, I don't think it would make me a better person, you know? You know how some people, like when they get sick, they become humble, you know, they become a better person. I feel like I would just be the opposite. I would totally be trash, really worse. You know, I would brag about it all the time if I survived. I'd look at a cancer survivor, be like, oh, you survived cancer? Well, bitch, I survived corona. No vaccine. There was no 5K run, no ribbon, nothing. I did it by myself. Antibodies, bitch. Okay? I don't even really know what an antibody is. I just hear it on the news, and so I'm using it now. Antibodies, bitch will be the name of my new comedy album. Thank you. Anyways, you know how older men won't shut up about Vietnam and serving in Vietnam? Like, this corona will be my Vietnam. Like, I'm going to have kids just so that I can brag about how I survived this period in history. Okay. Just real trash. Just going to leverage this so that I can turn into my mother 20 years from now. What else do I want to talk to you guys about? Here's the thing with masks, okay? I really need to get this off my chest, okay? I don't even know if these are jokes anymore. This is just a rant. That's what comedy is now for me. I'm ranting into a computer, into an abyss, a digital abyss, you know? I don't like wearing masks. I wear masks because I have to, and we all have a social, moral obligation to wear a mask. But it's like, I really try to avoid going out, so I don't have to wear a mask. What am I I'm already wearing a hijab, right? Then I got to wear gloves. Then I got to wear a mask. You know, I just got to be more Muslim. You know, why? Okay, this is so much work already. And then I got to cover my hair, my face, and then it's hot. This is insane. Is what I'm saying. But I wear the mask because it's the right thing to do, okay? It's like filing your taxes, you know? No one likes to do it, but we got to do it. June 1st is the deadline. I don't know why I said that, like I work for the CRA. This has gone off the rails. I got to stop now. I think my time's up. Right, Dan? I think
You were great.
Yeah. I went off the rails. I started talking about taxes. What am I talking about?
I can't stop thinking about taxes.
I mean, I filed mine today, so I feel a lot better.
Well, what happened to me? I filed mine, like, for once I filed, well, actually, I did 2 years, worth a few months ago, and I haven't got my tax return. And I found out today they sent it to the wrong house. So, like, my address is 323. They sent it to 232.
Oh.
And now I either have to do, like, so much work or knock on 232's door and be like, you guys have my checks. But, like, right now is a weird time to knock on someone's door because you just look like you have, like, a huge, like, face mask. I look threatening somehow.
We all look like bank robbers, is what I'm saying. Yeah, we all look like we're about to commit a crime.
But you're doing okay? Are you dealing with everything okay?
Yeah, I'm about to eat soon. I'm feeling good. I don't even feel that hungry right now. It's a very odd thing where now
You've
your
been
body.
fasting. I don't know how you do it.
Sorry?
I don't know how you do it. I'm like a bigger man, and I get hungry. Like, I didn't eat today till 2, and I was like, my stomach was hurting. I was feeling nauseous. I thought I had coronavirus for a bit. Like,
Oh, you
and I was
went
just,
through that. Everyone's gone through that. We're all suspicious of a cough or a sneeze. We're like, oh my God, this is the end. This is the end. This is how I go out.
this is it.
Yeah. It's very terrifying.
Well, thank you so much for doing the show, Hoodo. You were amazing, and thank you for sharing all the funny stuffs with us.
All right. Thanks, Dan. Bye, guys.
Enjoy your food.
Thank you.
That was Hoodo, everybody. She's awesome, man. I'm so happy she did the show. Always love having her on my shows. She's been on tons of comedy on the River shows and garage shows. And speaking of which, first month of comedy on the River was supposed to be this month, and canceled. But we will get on the river as soon as it's safe. We promise you, for those of you people who are just itching to go watch a comedy show from a kayak. But for now, we got some pretty good stuff, including our next act, who you are going to love because, come on, everybody loves Phil Luzi. Give it up for Phil Luzi, everybody.
Hey, everyone. Hope everyone's doing fine during this pandemic, and I'm so happy to be on the show. Thanks, Dan, and everyone for having me on the show, guys. And we've all gone through the stages of what's going on and how we're all settling in. And I've made some banana breads and desserts and outfits out of stuff and organized my taxes already and got super organized. But I also had to go and get rid of stuff at my parents' house because we're selling my parents' house, and we all have to take shifts because of the social distancing, which is actually kind of cool because it could get stressful. But I went to my parents' house and I was the last one to leave the house. So my bedroom still had shit in it that I didn't get rid of. And I just wanted to share it all with you because it just brought me back to this place and time in my life. And it made me super, super happy. So I'll start from the oldest thing I think I have, which is this. And this is a ring bearer pillow that I got to keep. And I always kept it on my bed. I know. And it was for my cousins, Grace and Carlo, who I'm still super close with. And I love them. And I still have it. I couldn't bear throw it away. Look at the lace work on this business. They don't make things like this anymore. And they actually took the rings off my pillow. I remember that. Then I found, holy shit, guys. I found my Kenny Rogers concert fucking t-shirt from I don't remember when, but my mom gave me her ticket from the CNE. And, but more than Kenny Rogers, I was super into, you know who, guys, Michael Jackson. And Michael Jackson made me super happy. He filled my life immensely for many years. I also got some accompanying glitter. Okay, can you see this stuff, guys? I was super into Michael Jackson. Okay, super into Michael Jackson. I also found, guys, my project, and I'll never forget doing this project. It was in grade 6 with Mr. Maranka, and I picked, everyone had to pick a country, and I remember Susan Bertovich, she picked Constantinople. Never forget it. And I picked Ceylon, and that just tells you how long ago I was in grade 6, because Ceylon is not even called Ceylon anymore. It's called Sri Lanka. And I could still tell you that their greatest export is cinnamon because I researched it and because I enjoy it also. But then I found some really good wardrobe relics, which is my favorite. If anyone who follows @PhilLuzi Official knows how much I love wardrobe and fabric. And I ran into a gold mine here because in 1987, my sister Felicia got married, and her bridesmaids' dresses were gold taffeta. And the groomsmen had matching cummerbunds and bow ties made, and I found the fuckers. I found these fuckers. Look at the shit. You know, this is life. This is life, okay? And then I dug deeper, and in my closet. And guys, I found my confirmation suit. My confirmation is like when you're in grade 7 and 8. And I love this suit so much. And I'll tell you, it's right here. And I'm very happy to say that it still fits me, guys. I'm super pumped about it. And I don't know if it can show on video, but it has like glitter thread in it. I told my parents it was because I super loved Arsenio Hall, but I super loved boys and glitter. You know what I mean? House of Evangelista rules. And while I was there, I'm like, I'm going to look through my parents' closet because, you know, free for all. It's not a free for all, but guys, the situation is this. I have 3 older sisters, and I'm the only one of my siblings who wanted my mother's wedding gown. So that just gives you some context, right? I love that stuff. I just love it. So actually, at my sister Felicia's wedding, I found my dad's bow tie and cummerbund that he had made to match my mom's dress. And I feel like I'm going too long because I want to sing a song, guys, and I'll sing it without it, but not without this hat, because this is the hat my mom had, and that's why my dad had the cummerbund and thing, but this was what my mom wore on her head, and I'm going to wear it tonight. While I sing a song for you guys that reminds me of this time, also the time I won my first trophy at a construction picnic. I really blossomed that year. Puberty really put me into a kickstart, as you can say, and facial hair gives you a lot of cred. And when you have facial hair and love glitter, it's a really delicate balance. And before Michael Jackson, I was really influenced by this artist, Billy Joel, from my brother-in-law who married my sister on that day, July 18th, 1987. And this goes out, I guess, to them. Slow down, you crazy child. You're so ambitious for a juvenile, but then if you're so smart, tell me why you still so afraid. Where's the fire? What's the hurry about? You better cool it off before you burn it out. You got so much to do and only so many hours in a day. Hey, you know that when the truth is told, then you can get what you want, or you can just get old. You're gonna kick off before you even get halfway. Ooh, when will you realize Vienna waits for you? Slow down, you're doing fine. You can't be everything you want to be before your time. Oh, it's so romantic on the borderline tonight. Too bad, but it's the life you lead. You're so ahead of yourself that you forgot what you need. Though you can see where you're wrong, you know you can't always see.
What happened there? I don't know, but it looks like Phil disappeared, as far as I can tell, right in the middle of a really good song. Dan, am I right here? Did Phil just disappear?
Yeah, he's not in the Zoom room, so maybe his phone died, or maybe he just got kicked off his internet. But
honestly, that was pretty amazing. Like, it's a shitty time to get cut off because
that was phenomenal.
Really,
he was.
I cannot believe that.
Wow, Phil. Phil, if you're watching, come back to the room. I'll let you finish the song at any point.
That was amazing.
Show because wow, just wow.
Incredible.
The man is an icon.
Yeah. So that's live broadcasting, everybody. That's what happens, baby.
The internet couldn't handle him.
Hopefully Phil comes back, but if he doesn't, he was pretty awesome already. So I'm not upset about it at all. And what we're going to do now is kind of move on, because that's what I do with the show. I just keep it moving. And if Phil comes back, we'll catch up with him later about that amazing moment. All right. So next up, we got somebody you're all going to enjoy. I know I do. Again, she's been on the Garage Show. She's been on Comedy on the Rivers. I always book her on my shows because she's great. Give it up for Nour Hadidi.
Hi, Dan.
Oh, hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. I love this background. Very profesh.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, it's like, you know how there's usually a devil and an angel? You got the purple light and the blue light. I like
know.
two sides of your personality.
I Googled neon.
I love it. I'm sorry to hear about your taxes, and I feel like you should totally knock on 232's door. I would, and video and just Instagram live it. I'm there with you.
Well, here's the thing. Here's actually the truth. I did. I called CRA, and there was a 2-hour hold time. So while I was on hold, I walked to the other house, and they weren't home. But I still waited an hour after I walked to their house and back till I actually talked to somebody. So
why don't you leave a note at their door?
that's my next move.
Yeah, with a signed headshot.
Yeah, that's my next move. It has to be. This is who I am. Watch Spinning Out. I'm a clerk.
There's a link to your IMDb page, just like I'm legit.
They're like, what's Spinning Out?
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's all yours, buddy. Thanks for doing the show.
Thank you so much. Hi, everyone. My name is Nour. Like Hoodo said, I'm Muslim. I'm fasting for Ramadan. It's like quarantine on hard mode, I would say. You know, it's not easy. The world does not need more angry Muslims. Do you know what I mean? But I'm keeping it together. I'm holding on. I also bought a mask. I have a reusable mask that is in the laundry hamper, but before I bought it, I got these surgical masks. And they don't look good, but my whole family is doctors, and they wanted me to be a doctor. So when I took a selfie with it, I was like, oh, this is what it would be like if I was a doctor and my family approved of my career, you know? Not a lot of people can say that when they put on a mask. Look at this, huh? Yes, I need 2 setups and 1 punchline Statners. Thank you so much. Oh my God, Phil is back. Okay, hi Phil. What happened there? And they wanted me to be a doctor, so when I took there's a delay. Okay, wait, Phil, can you mute yourself because I can hear myself in your video and it's a bit weird. Okay, thank you. All right, maybe and we missed you, Phil, and hopefully you'll do the other half of the song for us. Okay, this is weird. This show's weird, okay? I'm sorry. When I'm in front of an audience, at least I can like react and like do things. This is like Hoodo said, talking into the abyss. Okay. I'm
sorry. That was the weirdest thing that ever happened. Keep it going. My bad.
Okay. I will say it is hard being the only non-essential member of my family because it's hard to complain when your doctor dad calls you when he's at the hospital fasting for 12 hours, you know? I'm like, oh, Dad, I have nothing to do. And he's like, oh, no, the patient's coming. I gotta go. I'm like, yeah, you actually do have to go. I'm gonna sit here and watch Netflix. I don't remember a life before this, you know? I think BC stands for before Corona now, and AD is after distancing. It's hard. I think, though, we should be keeping some of the things from quarantine happening when we reopen Toronto. Like, I think that we should some people should still have to stay 6 feet away from the rest of us. You know, the creeps, the losers, Jeffs with a G. Just, like, stay away, 6 feet. We don't need you. Get away. And what else? I feel like we should just not tell some people that quarantine is over. Just like let them stay inside. So I feel like, you know, just throwing out some ideas here. I will tell you that. So I talk to my family every day, but the conversations have changed. So like, I'm Arab and I'm Muslim. I won the lottery in life. I don't know if you can tell. But before this, my dad, whenever I would call him, he'd be like, so when are you getting married? Okay. And like, he'd just throw that in every once in a while. But now with Corona, he doesn't ask. And if he does, I'm going to be like, you know what? I'll get married when there's a vaccine. And that's your department, doc, okay? You want me to get married? You make a vaccine, all right? If any of you are related, dating, you know what we should do? We should have like TMZ cameras follow scientists around and be like, where's the vaccine, huh? What did you do today? I want to see numbers. I want to see stats. I want to see charts. Apparently there's a llama in London with blood that can cure us. Have you guys heard this? A llama named Winter, I think. I'm like, just anything at this point, you know, to go back to reality. What else do I want to tell you guys? I'm on my phone a lot. I don't know, my battery's done. Like, it's done. I have to charge my phone 2-3 times a day. My screen time average is 26 hours a day. I don't know how that's even possible. All my friends are going live on Instagram. I don't know if your friends are doing this too. Every minute of every day. Leave me alone, okay? Because you're on the app and then you click on it and then you're in their home. It's not a comedy show. They're just going live. It's like, I don't need to see this, okay? And it's just me and one other person watching. It's like, am I interrupting something here? Just have some shame. That's all I'm saying. Do what the rest of us do. You're lonely. I get it. Just post a photo. It gets 6 likes. You lose 2 followers. You take it down, okay? Just have some shame. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, psychotic to go live on Instagram. That's a symptom of COVID-19 for sure. If anyone's starting to go live on Instagram, you should get them a test, get them tested. Also, I think that it's like crazy how this virus is everywhere. Like literally, like my family lives in Jordan in the Middle East. I have friends who live all across the world and we can all relate to this. But I think that if the virus was someone, I think it would I feel like if I had to choose if the virus was a man or a woman, it would for sure be a man, because no woman would feel this safe traveling so far on her own, you know? China, Middle East, Brazil, all by herself. I don't buy it. No, that's a man's that virus has the confidence of a man. And that's why it's attacking men, okay? Because it's the alpha. It affects men more than women. It's just science, okay? It's just math, all right? Just think about it, people. Yeah. I don't know. I think that's my time, you know?
That was great. And honestly, thank you for dealing with all that crap. Like, it's not like, I feel like you deal with a lot of crap. I feel like shows happen. Because like, you don't know this, but like, I'm not even talking about Phil coming in. That was just like that happened. But while you were doing your set, my computer crashed completely and turned Zoom off. And I came back. That's why there was that ghost chime like later on in your set.
Yeah.
That was me coming back, but everything stayed together and the show's still on, and not that we didn't lose anything, but it's like, anyways, thank you for doing the show. Thank you so much for dealing with all that. How are you dealing with everything? Are you coping good?
I'm okay. Ramadan's over on Saturday, so I'm just waiting, you know, to like have coffee and not be so tired to go for a walk in the park.
Yes.
You know? Yeah. I can't believe all the things we took for granted. Like, I would love to bomb to 3 people at midnight on a Monday. You know, I would relish that. I would just, that's open mics are perfect for. There's already 3 people and they're 10 feet apart. You know.
Yeah.
So I didn't appreciate what I had.
You know what? Me and Helder were talking about the garage show because we might not be able to do it anymore because the person we used to know moved. But we were also like, are we ever going to be able to cram 50 people into a small garage? No. Like, we're monsters if we do that. So garage show, maybe no more, you know, but just little realities.
Oh, man. That was a really fun show.
That was my favorite show ever to do.
Aww.
So hopefully we'll figure it out. But yeah, right now we're like, nope, that's not a thing we should do.
Yeah.
But seriously, thank you so much for doing the show, and I hope you come back sometime.
Oh, of course. Thank you for having me, and this is great. Thank you for putting this together. You know, I feel like as comics, we need these things to look forward to. Like, thank you for giving me something to do today, you know?
Yeah, this is as much for me as it is for everyone else. It's something I do every week.
Yeah.
All right, buddy. Well, have a good one, and yeah, stick around if you want. Peace. So yeah, that was pretty amazing. And she's so good because honestly, it's like, imagine someone just yelling during, a concert and there's nobody there except one person. It'd be really hard to concentrate. So thank you so much for doing that. And I think we're just going to get right into a second video clip from that pilot we shot. So Dan, can you get us into that pilot?
You guys are brothers.
Peru.
Peru?
Peru.
Customer service. The problems of customer service.
Shirts.
Dude, can we get out of here? We've been waiting forever, okay?
I just have to talk to the ambassador for like 1 minute, so just gotta wait for that.
So let me get this straight. We're at the Canadian consulate in Peru, so you can talk to the ambassador about bad customer service you had while purchasing a shirt?
That lady was so rude to me today when I tried to buy that shirt, okay? I just want to talk to the ambassador about it for a second, then we can get out of here.
I just don't think it's a major problem here. I bought this shirt and I had great customer service.
Look, good shirt customer service is important to me, and it should be globally.
Fine, but do me a favor, make me a promise. When we're done here, can we please go and enjoy one of Peru's many beautiful beaches?
No beach.
Just because of a shirt? Shirts. The show's called Shirts. That show is called Shirts. So see, TV's easy, is what I'm trying to say. Make a show about pretty much anything. I don't know why people have to be in a room for so long, You just say things and then you make them, and then that's a show. So I think we can all agree those two match up with any show we see on TV, from Big Bang Theory all the way to Little Sheldon or whatever it's called. Anyways, something people have been doing a lot during this pandemic, I find, is like going back to like old school things they used to do. Like I've actually been watching a lot of old WWF wrestling matches from the 80s, like Hulk Hogan and King Kong Bundy and stuff. And it's been fun. It brings me right. I feel like a kid again, And one of the things this next guest has been doing has been trying to bring back Pogs. I don't know if you remember Pogs. You could play them, you could trade them. Really, really, really popular when I was a kid. And this person's bringing them back bigger and better than ever. So, you know what? Why don't we just bring them out right now? Dirk and the Pogs. Dirk, you there?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Oh, of course. Yeah, absolutely.
Cool, whatever. I don't care.
Oh, wow. Crazy. So you're into Pogs. Dirk, how long have you been playing Pogs?
Oh, like when they friggin' got invented? Like friggin' 1994, you idiot.
Whoa, Dirk.
Sorry.
Are you okay? What's up?
Yeah, I'm just, I get mad when people don't friggin' know anything about Pogs, man. I mean, like, I feel like I'm the only one friggin' left in this stupid universe that knows anything about Pogs. Like, they're so friggin' cool. I even have a Metal Slammer.
Whoa, that's actually, yeah, that's really cool. What? So yeah, I get it. You know what? It's all about context, right? I just need to know why you're upset, and then I can totally deal with it. But that makes sense. So when's the last time you showered?
Oh, I don't know. What month is it? It's May?
Yeah.
I don't know, like friggin' March sometime. But like, who even cares, because it's quarantine? Like, we're not even seeing anyone, so you don't even need to shower.
Yeah, that's true. Are you
know?
bathing your dog at least? Is your dog getting bathed?
Yeah, you get a bath today.
Wow. Okay, so that's
butthole too.
That's interesting. Well, here's a weird question. I'm just looking at you. You look like a drinker. What's your drink of choice?
Oh, energy drinks, man, all the way.
Oh,
Piss smells like sour raisin milk. But I really don't even drink water. I just chug energy drinks all day.
Sour raisin milk. Okay.
Whatever, I don't care.
Okay, so let's get back to Pogs, because the raisin milk thing is just cannot get out of my head. When did you fall in love with Pogs?
Oh man, I remember I was on the playground one day and this person's like, hey, give me your Tamagotchi. And I was like, no, I want my own Tamagotchi. Like, this Tamagotchi's everything to me. And he's like, well, I'll trade you these like round circular things. And I was like, what the frig are those? He's like, they're going to be the next biggest thing ever. And so I traded my Tamagotchi for it. I just took a friggin' risk. Right. And then like 2 weeks later, they were the most popular thing on the friggin' planet. And I was the only one with the metal slammer in my school.
Dude, that must have felt good. Yeah.
Yeah, it was the friggin' best.
Okay, I don't want you to get pissed off, so just straight up, this might be a question that bugs you, but I personally have never known the game, and I was wondering, can you describe the game of Pogs? Like, how do you actually play Pogs?
Honestly, that's why I'm freaking doing this show for you right now, because I'm so sick and tired of no one knowing how to play Pogs. I mean, I'm always friggin' playing by myself, and I'm sick of it. And like, it's not even hard. Like, you get a stack, and then you friggin' slam it.
Oh, okay.
And there's other ways you can play it too. I mean, there's that way. There's other.
Wait. How do you win? Like, you slam it? Cool. So now what?
How do you win? Oh man, it's friggin' easy. You have to slam the other person's pile, and however many Pogs fall over, then I don't know if you can see. So this is like your pile, okay?
Yeah.
And it's my turn to friggin' slam. So I'll like this, and however many friggin' Pogs are left means I'm a winner.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, that's a game. Totally.
Yeah.
Put
that in Wikipedia or something, right?
So but mostly people trade them, right?
Yeah, whatever. People like to trade them for other Pogs.
But other stuff too, or just Pogs?
I like to trade, some stuff around my house for Pogs. I don't know. They're hard to get these days, right?
What's like the biggest thing you've ever traded for a Pog that you own?
Oh, frig. Oh, man. I'd say my grandfather's a vase where his ashes were.
You traded your grandfather's ashes for a Pog?
Yeah, I don't friggin' care. He's dead. I don't need those ashes.
Wow. Okay. Please tell me it was for that Silver Slammer, because that might be the only Pog I saw.
It was freaking for the metal slammer. Yeah, and you know what? I trade lots of things to keep it polished every weekend too. I buff it. I buff it real hard.
Wow, what do you trade to get the buffing stuff?
Oh, I freaking trade like, stuff I don't really need, like socks or like underwear or like hair gel, because my hair is from not showering, my hair is getting so greasy that I don't really need gel anymore.
Oh, you're kind of making your own gel. Cool. So who's your biggest role model?
Oh, that'd be freaking Chuck Norris, of course. Duh. The guy's a freaking like wizard. He like used to play Pogs, I guess, and no one knows that at all, but I do. And he also can beat up Bruce Lee.
Huh.
And he never stops. And his famous quote is "Never stop, don't stop, giving up, won't stop." And so I got it freaking tattooed on my arm because I won't stop like Chuck.
Okay, yeah. I feel stupid not just knowing that your role model is Chuck Norris now that I think about it. But what threw me off is your shirt. I thought maybe that was your role model.
Oh yeah, this guy's freaking Terry Fox is the best. I love this guy.
That's not okay. Not Terry Fox, but
also Canadian role model too.
Yeah. No.
He makes no mistakes. I hope to meet him someday.
Okay, listen, let's just end this on this. Where can people find you? What's your social media stuff? Tell us.
Oh my God. I just got friggin', what's it called? MySpace. So you just go on MySpace and you search Dirk, and Dirk actually means do everything right now.
Do everything right now. Yeah. Okay. Well, so
that's what I like to play. That's like how I like to live life.
K doesn't start with K. So. In
your belief, maybe, yeah, but
okay, it's not a belief, but
that's why it's so cool, because it's now with the K.
Yeah, right? No, that is cool. Yeah. Listen, I also think it's really cool that there's so few people on MySpace now that
Yeah.
you got Dirk. You didn't have to go Dirk.
I didn't have to
2100
do Dirk 1, 2, 3. I didn't have to do Dirk
You got Dirk.
exclamation mark. I got straight up Dirk, all
Yeah,
capitals. So
Well, that's really cool.
Thanks.
Yeah, so if you want to find Dirk, just go to myspace.com, shockingly, and look up Dirk.
Yeah, I also have a song on MySpace too called Pog Nation, and it's really good. It's about pogs. You should check it out.
Huh. Well, if you were to get a dog, would you get a pug? Would you get a pug?
Oh, freak, I've never thought of that.
There you go. Take that to the bank. That's Dirk, everybody. Give it up for Dirk.
Thanks so much.
No problem. Enjoy your pug. Oh, wow. Wow, Dirk was really pissed off at first, and then I think started to warm up to me, but then was like pretty defensive about pogs. So I really want to get Dirk off that raisin milk, though, because yeah, that can't be good for anybody. So let's just keep the show going. You guys think about that raisin milk. This next person is much better than any raisin milk I've ever tried. Give it up for Todd Graham. Todd, are you there? Boom.
Yeah, there you go. I think is that working?
Yeah.
Hi, Dan.
Hi, Todd.
How you doing?
Pretty good.
Well, that's good.
I'm just gonna be here to laugh at you.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay here and laugh.
You have any questions or?
What's up with the mask inside?
Well, it's a Tensor Vantage, actually.
Oh yeah. Have you been wearing that out?
Yeah, I've been wearing it, but you know that one of the problems is once you get it on, it's tough to get it off.
Yeah. It looks really tight. Looks like it would be hot.
Yeah, it fogs up my glasses.
Well, don't let me distract you. You go on. You do what you were gonna do.
Oh, all right. Oh, I just wanted to mention to Dirk there that Pogs were originally milk bottle caps. But when people used to get milk in a bottle, they were part of the cap, and kids used to collect them because there wasn't any internet.
Oh, there's Dirk. Shocked.
Yeah.
Wow. So you're telling me that these little cardboard things are just things from an old milk carton?
No, not a carton. It was a bottle.
Oh.
Milk used to come in a bottle.
Really?
Long ago.
Dirk's been overloaded with new information today.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
All right, so I gotta hold on a second. I know that the microphone is pretty small because it's my kid's microphone, so it's a little tiny. I wanted to just start off, Dan, if I could, by just a few things that I've noticed during quarantine, just around my home here. I noticed I made some observations. You know, in a lot of comedy, they like to tell you about their observations. A lot of comedians do that, and I'm no different. So one of the things I noticed that a lot of people have been ordering food. You know, they've been ordering food delivered to their house, and I gotta tell you, you know, having McDonald's delivered to your home really feels like you've wasted a wish. Really feels that way. Another thing I noticed was that you know, magic hour. You ever heard of magic hour? You know, around dusk, around sundown, magic hour. It's also a time when you can see how really dusty your home is. That's another thing. They say that dark colors are slimming. Have you heard that before? That dark colors make you appear slimmer, but not so if that's just you're wearing a Speedo. Doesn't matter what color the Speedo is at all, as it turns out. Can you guys tell I've been lip syncing this whole time? Can you tell that? Yes. Getting pretty good. Well, I like to pronounce, these are just some things about me. I like to mispronounce contrary on purpose. Well, I need some punching up. Well, I found out that my great-great-grandfather arrived in this country with 37 cents in his pocket. He actually had quite a few pounds sterling, but he got ripped off with the exchange. They told him not to go to the kiosk at the dockyards, but didn't listen. Don't use the kiosk at the dockyards, guys. Oh, and getting older. Getting older, it says here. You know what, and Dan, I got to tell you, I started out grunting when I bend over to pick something up, ironically. Not so anymore. Oh, and that reminds me too, in the Transformers universe, hipsters are called Ironicons. Ironicons. Well, that needs a picture. I'm older now, but I still masturbate. But now it's just mostly out of a sense of tradition. We'll see why. I get, and you know, I'm no different than a lot of people. I get a little depressed, especially when in the winter months. I could never be a cutter though. I could never cut myself. It takes so long to heal now. I find long time. I eat too much junk, especially for somebody my age. It's a lot of you know, old rubber bands, paper clips, you know, a lot. I have sleep apnea, or as the French call it, la petite mort. That's what they call it. Of course, they pronounce it differently. I was asking my dad the other day about a erectile dysfunction medication, but oh man, that's a lot to try and spell into a Ouija board. Really is. I don't know. I think that should probably do it.
You know, honestly, I'm trying to laugh, but also not laugh over you, and I end up sounding like that dog from like Hanna-Barbera, that mutt.
Nightly Whiplash.
Yeah, that's who's laughing at all your jokes over here.
That's great.
Oh, that was awesome. Thanks for doing that, Todd.
Thanks a lot. I don't know. That's
How you doing over there?
I'm all
Are you hot?
right. Yeah, getting warm.
How are you liking all the family time?
It's pretty good, but it is a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is a lot. What have you been doing to kind of take a break? Anything?
I don't know. I work from home, so you know I don't go around. I don't go out a lot, and it's really I got to get out of here.
Yeah, you got to take some time. Just go for a little walk early in the morning when no one's out.
No, but further than that,
You just got to get out of
I
here.
gotta get out of here.
Well, dude, thank you so much for doing it. And honestly, I hope we get to see each other sometime soon.
Thank you. Yes, I
But
do
it's
too.
safe.
Sure,
Whenever
we
it's
will.
safe.
You stay safe.
You too, and say thank you to that little guy for me too.
I will.
Love you, buddy.
Thanks. I love you too.
Peace.
Have a good night.
You too.
This was fun.
It was fun, Todd. Let's get Dan Tavizian and Josh Finkelman out here, just so I can say thanks for doing the show, guys. Dan, thanks for doing all the editing and stuff behind the scenes there. And Josh, thanks for being the online voice of the show and communicating with people. If you didn't get a chance to donate, please donate to the show. Every little bit, adds up a little. I was saying before, we're not getting that much money, but it's added up over 4 months. We have enough to do another month of shows with Zoom. So that's something, right?
Really all we need.
That's all we needed. So keep donating. It's appreciated. And we do this every Wednesday. It's going to be another great show next week. I'm super excited. We got Bob Kerr on the show, and he's going to be doing the DGSN news, which is just going to bring me way back to Sketcherson's days. And that's great. To end off the show, let's show this video, and then we'll bring everyone back to say bye.
Oh, Dan, can I?
Yeah,
real
what's up,
quick,
Todd?
Can I just show you? I made a tattoo for Dan.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Can you? That is what he's looking for.
I'm gonna screenshot that, and it's in the contest.
All right, that's Kurt Vonnegut's asshole.
That's the little curly one. That's how you recognize it.
I love it.
That. Perfect. Well, I think that's gonna win. To be honest,
Thank you.
Got a lot going for it.
Thanks for having me.
No problem. Thanks, Todd. All right, let's turn off our cameras and watch the last installment of Gorilla Sketch.
Let's do it.
I don't know, but he keeps stealing your money.
I think Los Angeles.
A guy comes up to a stranger in the park because his niece got murdered and he needs help finding who murdered her.
Glazed buns.
Dude, please, I need someone's help. This is only my second time ever in Hollywood, California. I brought my niece. I woke up and she's dead. Someone murdered her.
Why didn't you call the LAPD?
Everyone knows they're corrupt.
Yeah, that's true. So you want me to help you solve the murder?
Yes, if you can.
But I don't even know you. Wait a minute, I do know you. You stole glazed buns from me.
If I don't remember that, but if I did, it would have had to have been 2 years ago.
It was 2 years ago, and it did happen.
Okay, well, I think the more important issue right now is that my niece is murdered.
Okay, fine. I'll help you solve this murder, but then you're buying me those glazed buns.
Sure.
Okay. Well, what can you tell me about the murder? What do you know?
Okay, when I woke up, I was standing above her.
Right.
I was covered in blood, and I had a knife in my hand, and she was dead.
Okay, I think we figured it out.
Who would have done that?
I think you did it.
No. I had a very realistic dream that I did it.
Yeah, that wasn't a dream. That was you doing it. Yeah, you did it. That was you the whole time. Yeah, that was you doing it. Let's grab those buns before you go to prison or whatever.
Yeah, I should do it before.
Yeah, let's go.
I'm a murderer. I could just kill you. So, what'd you think?
So, I only let you guys in here because you said you were the cleaning company.
Do you think there's any chance your network will pick up any of these shows?
It's another thing. I don't know what you guys think we are, but we're a printing company. Okay? And to answer your question, probably not.
Printing.
We got confused.
Oh, you did.
It must be hard to be a printing company in the age of the internet here.
Oh, making a show is too hard.
Yeah, you gotta start somewhere.
Yeah, you guys can start cleaning, or I will call security.
Yeah, I could clean. Yeah, I could clean.
Where are the brooms?
Downstairs.
Okay, should we just call you boss or? Yep.
Don't address me.
Okay.
Fuck. So that was that was it. You know, we pitched it, and the lady didn't even give us the light of day. So, can I bring everyone back out? Phil Luzi, Todd Graham, Laura Danowski, Nour, Josh, Dan. Hey guys.
That was hilarious.
Oh man, thanks for doing the show. We really loved having you. And like I said, this is a great bunch of people. We got another great bunch of people next week. So please tune in. And thanks everybody for doing it.
Thank you. That was really fun.
Thanks.